All right, what's going on, everybody? KSA Kris here, the Real Estate Blitz, and today is a mindset day. We're going to talk a little bit about mindset. And first off, I want to put this out to you. This is a truth. And unfortunately, a lot of people, a lot of real estate agents don't understand or accept this truth. Even if they understand it, they don't accept it. And you have to take it deep. You have to take it deep. Here it is the truth. If you don't produce, you die. If you don't produce, your business dies. If you don't produce, you got to go back and get a normal job. I have a friend of mine, he called me the other day, and he watches these videos, and I feel really bad. I've been trying to bring him over to our team and trying to communicate with him, and I've given him a lot of mentorship, and we won't talk about why it didn't work for him. I know, well, we probably will. Why not? You know, let's talk about why it didn't work for him. But he gave me a call, he says, yeah, man, I got to go get a job. You know, I've been talking with my wife, and I gotta go back and get a job, and it's unfortunate, and the big reason why is really what we're talking about today. If you don't produce, you die, and it's really, you have to believe that and know it is truth, so you can get to the next part. You have to get serious about your business by changing your relationship with it. Let me say that again. You need to absolutely get serious about your business by changing your relationship with it. A lot of real estate agents treat their real estate business like a part-time gig. They don't, I don't do that. I work it full-time. Okay, let's break down your day. Let's break down your week, and then let's look at your total production. What are you doing every day that's consistent, that you've done over an extended period of time in order to generate new business or mature previous business, or nurture previous business? Well, you know, I show up and, I do stuff. That's what I hear. I do stuff. So you have no plan. You have no business plan. You don't do any specific actions every day. You don't do specific actions monthly. You don't do specific actions quarterly. You don't know what your budget is. You don't know what you're spending. You're not reinvesting money whenever you do close a deal. You're not doing anything. So that's a hobby. That's a hobby. Go collect, I don't know, like Beanie Babies. That's a hobby. Well, I can make money off collecting Beanie. Remember that whole phase, that big craze? Oh, Beanie Babies are on fire. You can sell them for a ton of money. You know, that's a hobby unless it's a business. The people that are creating a business. So let's talk about. I love sneakers, just the business in general. I don't know if you all know, but like there are young adults right now, and I'll say young adults, whether they're teenagers or younger, that are purchasing and selling shoes, and they're making a ton of cash doing it. And it's really because they're developing and designing a business. Now, some of those aren't making the same amount of money. They're like, oh, well, you know, that person's doing it and they're making all this money. Why am I not making money? Because the difference is they're treating it like a business. So you got to get serious about your business and change the relationship you have with it. Stop making it a hobby. Sit down and do the things that need to be done. And sometimes that means you need to do a stand down for a day or two and actually write it all out. And then create a plan of action and then violently attack it. Violently attack that plan of action. Okay? To me, 90% of real estate is mindset. The other 10% is doing specific actions. It really is. It's doing specific actions. I was hanging out with a buddy of mine, Paul, last night. He was here at the office while we're getting the internet up. And we kind of wrote out these 4 basic, simple things that if somebody did every day, working pretty much 4 hours a day, not including appointments, but just specifically grinding for 4 hours a day, that they're going to be a 6-figure agent. They will absolutely be a 6-figure agent. It's not hard. The challenge is, even if you give that stuff to people, which we've done here, they don't take the action. They don't do the work. They hear you. So even right now, you're watching the videos, but you're not writing down what's going on, and you're not saying, how can I implement this in my business today? How can I violently attack this so I can generate more money? And it starts with knowing. Knowing is truth. If I don't produce, I die. If I don't produce, my business is over. And then learning to take your business seriously and changing your relationship with it so it's not a hobby. but it's actually a job. And that's how I view it. I'm here every morning. I get in here at the same time. I sit down. I knock down specific tasks. Once I get off of here, I'm doing my calls for 2 hours. Then I'm going to sit down and do an hour of lead follow-up because I got a lot of leads I got to follow up on. After my hour of lead follow-up, I got to go to, because I'm an owner as well, I got other stuff I got to do. But I got to go down to San Diego and I got to do a meeting down there. I come back up here for a meeting with a title rep. But then I go into the last half. So then I'm going to sit down and do my handwritten letters today. After I get done with my handwritten letters, I'm going to do my social media. After I'm done with my social media, I'm going to do all of my updates and my client happiness calls. So it's a process. And here's the thing, I own the business, but if you really want to go after it and make the kind of money that you want to make, you have to get serious about it and change the way that you view your business. You have to deeply believe and know that if I don't produce, I die. I'm gonna probably, maybe I'll do that because it's mid-month right now. So maybe I'll do a mid-month update on the challenge, the Real Estate Blitz Challenge. A few people challenged me to the idea of starting over my personal business with really no money as a brand new agent and how I produce. So maybe I'll do a video on that. But I'll go deeper into what I'm doing every day on that next video. So keep your eyes open for that one, and then you can actually see what I would recommend right now you start doing if you just want to really ramp up your business. Anyways, that's what I got today. KSA Kris, Real Estate Blitz. Do me a favor, like, share, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That'd be really cool because I'm always going to keep putting stuff out there unless I don't have internet. Check out the YouTube channel. You can also find me, or not YouTube, you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. Go and follow my Instagram page. So it's just KSA Kris, Kris with a K, KSA Kris. Check out my Instagram page. That one is really just me. That's really my daily life. It's not anything like this. It's just, if you want to see what I do and what I'm about, you can actually learn more about who I am just by watching my Instagram page. And I love Instagram because it's just like living life in photos. But you can check me out there. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment. I always try to reply to the comments within 24 hours unless I'm down on internet. So I'm going to be replying to a bunch of YouTube comments today. Drop me a comment. If you need help or you have a question, call me. Hit me up. If I don't answer, I'll call you back. Get me now before I become real famous or something. I don't know. And I got like 80,000 subscribers. That'd be cool. But that's all I got today. All right. Appreciate y'all. Keep grinding. Do great things. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.